Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the...
To the plate now, Jared 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Devers ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trout is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
2 down, no one on base, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the third coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0.
Leading off, the Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
Batting in, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Franchi Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses, 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Justin Upton the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Suzuki has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you're nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone. Verdugo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. This one skied out toward right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Now it'll be David Fletcher.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runner goes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cordero has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Line hard into left. And this is going to watch. Is at 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Austin Bryce, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Johnson.
Out of the play, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runs and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the AB now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Last half of the Angels are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked offense with the Boston manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only man-based, so it's easy to haven't shown today about something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-1 on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-1 home. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez struck out in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. One there. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. Dahlbeck takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only two.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Into the box, Franchi Cordero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Angel error, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 4 and the Red Sox 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. On its way. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 now to Upton.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate now is David Fletcher, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The center fielder, number
Man, there's
29.
just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And Verdugo goes 2 balls and no strikes.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
This is beyond you. You deserve more. I promise you will not play again.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. is in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Third baseman.
Patrick Sandoval takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Christian Vasquez as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Now the first pitch. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready now is Taylor Ward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 3.
He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball well outside. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Angels are gone in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
At the plate now, Bobby Dalbec, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it to Iglesias for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Franchi Cordero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly. This game's all tied at 4. Phillips Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
One and one. Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now the 2-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Devers fields it cleanly. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Next, it'll be Phil Gosselin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Up next, Justin Upton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And a ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Anybody, 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now the 2-0. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter, number 22. Second.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, David Fletcher. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Devers gloves it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Boston error, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Red Sox 4. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing here, appealed down to third. But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Trout. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 now. Pitch on the way. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in is Xander Bogaerts. The potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now. from the stretch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
And that's the second out. Steve Cishek enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Rafael Devers will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hitters count. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in once again, Taylor Ward struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And Wolfie tries to cheat to something this AB.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Jared Walsh is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate is Jared Walsh, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First pitch on its way. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
The 3-1. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trout at second with 2 down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next to hit is Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. Two men are on with two men out. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels get just the one. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting. Right.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
From the stretch, Hunter Renfroe stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
1-1 the count. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And now the first pitch. Franchi Cordero swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Vasquez is off of first with 2 away. Last strike now for the Red Sox, and it's fouled away. And this ball on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Los Angeles Angels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Patrick Sandoval claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to